Hello, and welcome to this quick writing tip from the Writer's Mindset with me, Christina Adams. We're on a break for the month of July, and we'll be back in August for interview season. We'll be talking to the likes of Sacha Black, Nicholas Herrick, and many more amazing indie authors and writers, so stay tuned for that. If you'd like to hear more from us in the meantime, why not come and hang out in our free Facebook group? You can meet other writers, troubleshoot, and find inspiration. If you type writerscookbook.com/Facebook group into your browser, it'll automatically redirect you.
You can support The Writer's Mindset over on Patreon, where you'll get to listen to early episodes, check out bonus content, get a podcast shout out, and nab yourself exclusive discounts. We've got several pricing tiers available depending on what you're looking for, and they start at just £1 a month. You can find out more by visiting patreon.com/Writer's Mindset.
And finally, my latest book, The Ghost Call, is out now. Reviews that have come in so far are amazing. Thank you so much if you left one of them. Everyone is loving how it's written from both the mother and daughter's points of view. Think of The Ghost Call as like Gilmore Girls, but with ghosts. It's available now on Amazon, Apple, Kobo, all the usual sites. You can find it under my pen name, KC Adams. Now, on with the show.
When most people think of the life of a writer, they probably think of someone who's super glued to their desk and spends 24/7 writing. I promise you, not even people who have a career as a novelist spend that much time writing, because writing isn't just about sitting at your desk and writing or editing or rewriting. It's about planning, it's about marketing, it's about knowing when to write and when you need to rest, and the whole concept of being super glued to a desk for hours on end and writing reams and reams is really unrealistic. It's uncomfortable, it's bad for your back, it's bad for your hands, it's bad for your brain, and it's not something that I would recommend under any circumstances, particularly if you're new to writing large chunks. When I say write 1,000 words, most people might climb up and have flashbacks to when they were at school and had to write a 1,000-word essay, and it took them days and days and days. When I first started writing on a regular basis, I certainly thought of that. Back when I was at sixth form, I'd have to write a 1,000-word psychology essay, and it would terrify me. And I realised it was because of what I was writing about, rather than the actual word count itself. I can write 1,000 words in roughly 10 minutes, because maybe a little bit faster depending on the day, because I can write about 110 to 120 words per minute. So it's really more about how you're concentrating and how you're spending your time. If you give writing your focus for 10 minutes at a time, even if you're only writing 50 words per minute, I think the average is about 40 words per minute, then you're still going to be able to write 1,000 words in less than half an hour. It's really just about making sure that when you're doing it, writing has your complete focus. If you're not used to focusing on your writing, don't force yourself to focus on your writing for half an hour, because it will be like pulling teeth, Instead, start with 5 minutes. And if that intimidates you, start with 1 minute. You don't have to start with really big chunks. Start really small and set yourself a timer, and then just write. Don't think about anything else. Turn off your notifications. Make it very clear to anyone that you live with you are not to be disturbed. And you may have to reinforce this if they're used to just barging in on you when you're in the middle of something, but they will learn if you just say to them, look, this is really important to me, I need this time to focus. You would say the same to a colleague if you needed to do some deep work and they kept pestering you. The people you live with, regardless of if they're family or your partner or roomies, they will learn to respect those boundaries as well, but you have to respect them first. So start with something really small and unintimidating, okay? And maybe you'll do 5 minutes in the morning before you go in the shower. Maybe you'll do it before the rest of the house gets up. Maybe you'll do it 5 minutes on your commute, because commutes are boring. Maybe you'll do 5 minutes before dinner while it cooks, or 5 minutes after dinner. Maybe you'll do it while your bath is running before bed. All of these little chunks add up over the course of the day and make you more productive and help you to reach that word count. Those words really do add up, you don't have to aim for anything crazy. 1,000 words is completely achievable. You can even break it down if you want and say you're going to do 5 200-word writing sessions throughout the day. Maybe you could do some on your lunch break, for example, or maybe you have a tea break, or if you're self-employed, maybe you need a break about 3 o'clock in the afternoon when we all kind of have that slump, and you go off and you do some writing or even some dictation while you're out walking the dog. There are quite a few people out there who do dictation and they can write entire books while they're just out walking through the fields or the canals with their pet. And they might get some funny looks while they're dictating some more interesting scenes. But actually, some people find that their best writing comes from dictation because they're not filtering what they write.